Hey there, working on my winter preps again. I have a small haul from Dollar Tree and from Amazon. Let's start with basic meds. I am just trying to fill in the gaps in my med cabinet because once you get sick, at least when I get sick, I go down really fast and there's no getting out to go to the store or anything like that. I'm just either fine or I am gone. So here's a couple of things I got also to fill out what I already had. Some antibiotic cream, some hydrocortisone cream for itching and rash relief, anti-diarrheal. Don't ask me how I know. Very important to have. And some Tums for acid reflux. At Walmart, I also got some of these Epsom salts, just plain. They had about probably 10 different types of Epsom salts in these big bags, but every single one had something in there, the lavender or eucalyptus for all these different situations. I just wanted a plain one, and I found it way at the bottom shelf near the floor, so I got this. Now, I've purchased Band-Aids at Dollar Tree in the past, and they're okay. But I've noticed that in the box, they're generally little tiny ones that don't do too much. So when I was at Walmart, I got, is that the right size? Here we go. Sort of a more larger standard size. This is, I think there's 60 of them in here. So this will go in my medicine cabinet too. So I have something a little bit bigger than those tiny little ones. A small amount of Dollar Tree food. I got 2 of these cherry pie fillings, $1.25. I bought pie fillings last year, and I'm telling you, whatever Dollar Tree has for $1.25 a jar or a can is the best deal anywhere. So I got 2 of them right now. I might get 2 more. I'm going to see how much pie making I'm doing in the next few weeks, though I think it's going to be a lot, and it's nice to have these as a backup. Also, I'm planning on doing a lot of baking for Christmas this year. I have an oven back. I didn't have an oven last year for about 6 months. It's its own story, but it's back. So I'm getting ready for all that stuff. So I got more cinnamon. I was running low on cinnamon. Cinnamon is great in all sorts of baking, especially winter baking, like pumpkin bread or apple bread or all those different things, oatmeal cookies. So I thought I'd better have a good supply of it. Also, 2 more rolls of parchment paper. These fit the Dollar Tree cookie sheets just fine. And I've got a smaller than usual oven. It's like a 20-inch wide apartment size oven. I don't have a full size oven. So the Dollar Tree pans fit fine in there. And here we go. I was trying to make this work. Here they are. And these fit fine in the Dollar Tree pans. Also, I like their little trash bags for the bathroom. There's 35. There used to be 40 in here. Now there's 35. They are scented, they say, but I've never really smelled much of a scent from them. These go exclusively in the bathroom, and just a really great deal. A trail cam. This is going to go out in the back of my property. I want to see what's running around here at night. The other day I had a tree trimmer over. I'm going to cut down some trees, some dead trees, and we actually saw 2 baby raccoons going up the side of one of the trees just in the middle of the day. They were so cute. So I posted a video, or sort of a sound video, a few weeks ago of some barking and stuff, and everyone seemed to concur it was foxes. But I want to see what else happens out there at night. I hear all sorts of sounds. So I'm going to see how this goes. This was about $35. We'll see if it's any good, and I'll let you know. Of course, more tea from Amazon. I just love this tea. I love it, love it, love it. It's the greatest thing ever. Less waste than tea bags. You always have to throw out the bag, the label, everything. And what I do with this is I put it in my tea infuser. It's good for a couple of cups, and then I put it straight in the compost. I was looking for some Swiffer, those Swiffer pads that you put on the Swiffer, because I use that quite a bit. And I'm working again, it's a whole other story, for about another month and a half, and I'm taking my Swiffer to my clients' houses. So I was looking at the price of those Swiffer refills, the dry and the wet, and then I happened upon these. Can't see them, but let me open one. But they're microfiber, and there's 4 of them in a package, and they're evidently packed for the end of the world because I can't open them. I'll be right back. Okay, so they fit over the Swiffer scrub part like this. So one time they're $20 for 4 of them, and a lot less expensive than continually rebuying the disposable pads. My plastic bags needed replenishing, so I got a quart size freezer bag and a gallon freezer bag. Now I usually get the larger size. I got the smaller size. These have 20 bags because I still have some left, and these have 50 bags, but I'm using a new strategy with the plastic bag situation. Also, the strategy is going to help me with the amount of light I get in the pantry, and I'll show you that right now. So up until last year, my pantry had been in the kitchen, and my stove had been out here, and then the stove disappeared for a few months. Then when the stove came back, I wanted to put the stove in the kitchen, so I had to move the pantry out here. That was, I think, in the spring. So the problem with moving the pantry out here is there's a lot more light out here than there was in the kitchen. There's a window right there, and in the kitchen there's a window, but there's not as much direct sunlight. So I've been dealing with light on the food, and it's just not good. So I was looking at, so that was one of the things, how to store things better. And also I want to make a lot of cookie mixes for Christmas and just in general, because I find when I make stuff ahead of time, it just makes it so much easier. But I was putting them in the glass containers, and it just was not, all that light wasn't good for them. I had some chocolate chip cookie mix there, and the light had created a situation where the chocolate chips just completely dissolved. So that was out of the question. So I got some of these reusable bags on Amazon. I got the quart size, I've got a Ziploc type closure, and I got the gallon size. I think they're 2 different companies. I wanted just gallon, and I wanted just quart, so I had to just get from the companies that have gallons and quarts instead of the whole mix. So I'm going to be using these for things like cookie mixes and other dry goods. I'm going to continue to use the plastic ones for anything that needs to go in the freezer or that creates a mess or whatever, because I just don't want to be washing these out excessively. I don't have a dishwasher, so I have to do it by hand. So I'm going to be using these for stuff that just can be washed out real good. So with my mixes, I'm going to be putting my mixes in these and then putting them in the pantry. At the bottom, I have these opaque containers from Walmart. So I'm just going to be stacking them in there with a label, what I'm supposed to do once I pull them out again. The only other item that has not arrived yet are 2 more flashlights. I have one flashlight. I always have a flashlight by my bed, and then I have a lantern hanging on a nail in the living room, and I want to put a flashlight either near it or hanging on the wall or someplace in another part of the house, so no matter where I am at night, if there's a power outage or something happens, I have instant access to a light source. I think it was like $28 for 2, which is great, because the last time I bought a similar flashlight at Walmart, it was $28 for 1 flashlight. So the flashlight situation is now in the process of being resolved. So that's my haul for now. I continue to look around and see what I need and just try to, fill the gaps as I go. So hoping that your late summer, early fall is doing well, and that you're well stocked for any eventuality that might come along your way. I'm doing the best I can. Every couple weeks I invest a little bit in this. So that's where we're at right now. Thank you so much for watching.